Videos and images of a flying wing-shaped aircraft crash near Konstantinovka in Donetsk, approximately 15 kilometers from Ukrainian lines, were posted on social media on October 6th. It is located to the northwest of Donetsk, which is still under the jurisdiction of the Ukrainian armed forces. The wreckage photographs have verified that the aircraft was a Russian S-70 Okhotnik-B combat drone, UCAV. Nevertheless, the Russian aerospace forces have not yet formally deployed this aircraft. The incident, which was caused by friendly fire, a guided R-74M missile launched from the weapons bay of a Su-57 fighter aircraft, occurred on October 5th, according to the Russian Telegram channels. The channels speculated that the malfunction of the exchange of tactical information and target designation was the cause. Other technical issues, such as the identification system's inability to identify the drone as benign, are also feasible. The software of the S-111N onboard communication system of the Su-57 multifunctional fighter aircraft is intended to be highly adaptable for the purpose of controlling the S-70 UAV. The Su-57 and S-70 are integrated into a singular information network through the secure data exchange channels between the S-111N and the terminals installed on the Okhotnik drones. This allows Su-57 pilots to employ the UAVs as unmanned wingmen, undertaking radar and electronic reconnaissance, and engaging in long-range air combat with R-77-1 missiles based on target designation provided by the Su-57's N-036 Belka onboard radar. The presence of the S-70 in the combat zone, despite the loss of a sophisticated strike UAV, is a significant indication that the Russian aerospace forces are increasing the use of unmanned strike systems. The Okhotnik is still in the testing phase. Russia's combat aviation armament now includes both the Okhotnik-B and the Odets UAVs, which were not previously observed on the front lines. The Russian Ministry of Defense and General Staff's intention to test, refine, and ultimately employ these technologies to achieve the objectives of the ongoing special military operation is reflected in the deployment of these technologies, which is associated with the weakening of the enemy's air defenses. The air defense forces of Ukraine were also credited with the downing of the S-70. A Ukrainian telegram channel speculated that the Ukrainian armed forces had successfully shot down the S-70 strike drone. The Russians may employ them as lure for Ukrainian air defenses and aviation, and then, after these are eliminated, commence the destruction of all objects concealed behind Ukrainian lines. Nevertheless, this viewpoint fails to consider three critical factors. The first query should be, how did the Su-57 and S-70 appear over the combat zone without worries of Ukrainian air defenses? This suggests that there are no effective air defenses in the region, which means that there is no one to shoot down Russian aircraft. Additionally, why not target a frontline aircraft with a pilot instead of shooting down an experimental, albeit costly, unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV? Was it an error? Second, analysts and bloggers argue for the use of rare and expensive strike UAVs as bait in Ukraine, as opposed to the much more cost-effective Gerun drones, which are mass-produced and extensively deployed. For the record, the S-70 is a formidable UCAV, with a wingspan of 20 meters, a length of 14 meters, and a launch weight of approximately 20 tons, according to the available data. It is capable of flying at a speed of 1,000 kilometers per hour and can accommodate 2.8 tons of munitions, which are distributed across two internal compartments. Its estimated range is 6,000 kilometers. Since its initial flight, the S-70 has been subjected to modifications to improve its stealth capabilities. It is important to note that the S-70 has modified the nozzle of its Saturn AL-31 turbofan engine in order to decrease its infrared signature and radar cross-section. Initially, Russian officials proposed that it would be accompanied by the Su-57 Felon. Nevertheless, they subsequently clarified that the S-70 was capable of conducting strikes in contested environments and utilizing its long-range weapons to intercept adversary aircraft. The S-70 is alleged to have completed at least one mission in Ukraine, despite the fact that its serial production has not yet commenced, despite being proclaimed for 2024. This is due to the fact that Russian forces have publicly expressed their willingness to test future equipment in the operational theaters where they are deployed. Consequently, the presence of an S-70 in the Donetsk region is not unexpected. Nevertheless, the causes of its demise are more perplexing. It appears that Ukrainian forces are unlikely to have been involved, despite their claim of responsibility for its shootdown. It was downed by a Russian fighter aircraft, as indicated by social media videos and all other available evidence. Was it a Su-57 felon? The Russian fighter-bomber channel on Telegram, which is in close proximity to the Russian aerospace forces, implies this. It is possible to put forward two hypotheses at this juncture. Either the S-70 lost control, resulting in the decision to shoot it down, or it was a friendly fire incident. In the latter scenario, it is uncertain whether the aircraft was truly on a combat mission in Ukraine. It is possible that it became uncontrollable during a test flight. In any case, the UCAV has crashed in Ukrainian territory, and its remains will unquestionably serve as an invaluable intelligence resource. Now, why do you think the S-70 was shot down? Let us know in the comments. We discuss such interesting topics every day. Please like, share, and subscribe for more such stories in the future.